action. We got 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 woo. We got action. We got action. We got woo. We got action. Now we got action. We got woo. You are now tuned in to Intellectually Petty Radio. Hey, yo, Jobs. We got action, homie.
And you are now tuned into another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio, brought to you in conjunction with Beautiful Machine Magazine, as well as the mighty Nerd DJs Radio Network. You already know, man, every week, every month, every year, we only rock with legends around here, and today is abso-fucking-lutely no exception, man. Yo, H-Town went on a legendary run, man. One of the dopest male R&B groups to ever grab microphones and have vocal cords. We got G.I. of H-Town. How you doing, King? How's your family?
Yo, what's good, man?
Oh, no doubt, man. I'm great. How about yourself? How's your family?
Everything's good. Everybody's good. We still out here grinding, still doing keeping our legacy alive.
How long have you been in the game?
Since '93. Yeah, since '93.
Wow.
But we was introduced on Luke's song called "You, Me, and He" in '92. But we dropped our original first album, "Knocking the Boots" in '93. Yeah.
And before that, before H-Town, you guys were the Gents.
Yeah. That's the name. That's the name we had before we got a record deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys doing your thing, and what if I remember correctly? Y'all started off in 1990, and by '93, y'all was signed already.
Yeah. '93. We got a record deal.
What was the biggest change in life when knocking the boots really started hitting? Like, how much did life change for you?
Well, it changed a lot drastically, like not being able to go to the places that you used to go to without having to have mad security,
Mm.
stuff like that, and just the whole channel mania, what I'm saying, the whole like running, getting chased out of malls, and having one of the biggest records on radio and television worldwide, not just in the United States but overseas, London, Australia, Africa, Japan, to be known way out there is crazy.
Yo, what the fuck is it like getting chased out of mall though?
Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Running through cars, trying to get away from them, it's yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, like when we used to go to malls, they had to like whatever store we went into, they had to close the gate to the store so the whole crowd wouldn't like bum rush the store, you know.
Yo, at what point did y'all know y'all was gonna make it? Like before y'all got signed?
I mean, that was in our head mentally. Like we wanted to make this happen. We saw for a lot of other artists and producers
Hmm.
before we met Luke. Like we saw him for Bobby Brown. What I'm saying, uh, Devontae from Jodeci. Maurice Starr. MC Hammer. We saw him for a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
But Jodeci, I mean, Devontae was interested, but he said, "I'm gonna get back with y'all." You know what I'm saying? I'm interested in signing y'all, whatever. But by the time he got back to it, it was too late. We was already signed with Luke.
Hmm.
You know. So, but he did come back and get it for the soundtrack, Part Time Lover, for the Above the Rim soundtrack.
Good decision or bad decision to sign with Luke?
That was a great decision. Yeah, it was a good decision. I mean, we was first R&B act on his label,
Hmm.
and we had a great machine behind us.
Y'all end up leaving him
And
though,
on
right?
on an independent level. Well, we were forced to leave him because of he got caught up in litigations, and when you're in litigation, anybody can buy your contract.
Yeah.
What I'm saying? Litigation, that means you owe people. So we don't have the option to stay. It's like when you get divorced, you got to split everything. You know.
Hmm.
So yeah. So in litigation, other people that he owed money to or he had to like get money to pay them. So it's like, we was like one of the values. Anybody from his label was collateral. They can be bought by any other label or any other person that pays what they're asking for.
Yo, so I'm
Yeah.
trying to do my little research or whatnot, and y'all went on Donnie Simpson shit in
Oh yeah,
Shackles
video soul. Yeah.
video. So
Yeah,
first off,
yeah.
shout out to Donnie Simpson. I used to love his interviews. Uh, yo, was that the first time that he had interviewed y'all?
No, we've been on that several times.
Okay,
Yeah. We've like plenty of times. We was like one of the main groups that was always on there were like us and um Silk and intros, SWV, Jodeci, you know, Aaliyah.
why the Shackles?
You know what that was? I think that was Shazam idea to do that. I was caught off guard because I wasn't a part of the plan. I just come to the interview and they like, here, put these on. I was like, what is, yeah, so I was, yeah, I wasn't part of the plan, so I had to like just follow through.
Is that what's the best part of being in a group and the worst part?
I mean, the best part is you got two people beside you, to back you up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think the worst part is like people always trying to divide you. People always trying to take one member out the group. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying like you should be making more money than you're making with the group. They try to just play mind games with you to manipulate the situations and to divide and conquer.
Mhm.
That's why a lot of groups will break up because there's always one person in their ear saying, "I can do this for you. I can get you a solo deal. I can do this."
Did
And
y'all
just
would y'all sit around and talk about those individual offers though?
we wasn't about that. We was strictly all about H Town. We wasn't about division. So yeah, we stuck to our guns. H Town for life.
All right, so and all right, so knocking the boots
Yeah,
runs the world. What was
yeah.
the next? What was the
It's
next the next
it's
album
still
after that one?
Knocking the Boots still running the world.
Knocking the boots is still running the world, man. Cause I sing my little heart out in the car when that shit comes on.
Yeah,
That's yeah. Oh my god, I can't sing worth the shit, but you can see if you looking at me from the car next to me. Oh,
yeah.
yeah, bro.
The face, the facial expressions.
Oh my god. So what was the album after that one?
Begging After Dark. Begging After Dark. That was emotions.
Mhm.
You know. Yeah.
And
So
then
that was like
that one
that
did
was a
good,
strictly.
but not
Yeah,
as
yeah, yeah.
good.
Oh, it did well. It sold over 1.5 million.
Really,
Yeah. I mean,
yo,
worldwide, we sold over 16 million records worldwide.
really,
You know what I'm saying? Not just the States, just worldwide. Yeah.
yo, and it's probably more than that because I can't imagine
Well,
the numbers are
it,
absolutely correct.
no, they're not accurate. But if we can count the bootleggers, that probably another 20, 16, 18 million.
Do, speaking of the bootleggers, do they
Yeah.
help in any way?
I mean, it keeps our face out there and our name out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But other than that, it takes from the pockets.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
certain they did, man. Yo,
Yeah, I
because
was
look,
I was I was disappointed. I went to the store one time and asked for this album, and they said, "Do you want the hard copy or the soft copy?" I said, "Hold on." It was a hard copy and a soft copy. So the hard copy is the actual CD that they scan, and you get the credit for that. But the soft copy that goes in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that it was the bootleg. The soft copy was the bootleg.
you asked for your money.
Huh?
Did you ask for your money or your CDs?
Well, I didn't ask for my CD. I asked for somebody else's CD that I,
Oh,
I
you
was looking
did.
for. And yeah. And they told me like which one you want, the hard copy or the soft copy. I said, man,
Yo,
this
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, I've had times when somebody tried to sell me my own CD. I got the new H Town. Say, bro, yeah. So, but we took all those CDs from him though. We took all his CDs. Yeah, we weren't having that.
Yo, y'all
Yeah,
just bullied them for the CDs.
yeah.
All of them are just yours.
Just ours. Yeah. And you know,
Oh,
like come like pull up to your show and somebody try and say your own CDs. We took all those too.
how do you think
Yeah.
H Town would fare in today's market?
Um. Well, the game has changed so much, you know, to today. So it's like kind of hard to say. But I do know our catalogs are still popular in demand right now with every generation. You know, so that's just speak volumes. Whether we put out new records or not, we're
Hmm.
still here. You know, and people still want to come out and see us.
Yo, what's it feel like to do a show and you don't even have to sing the words and the audience knows every word?
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful thing. You know, that's something Shazam always try to do. Like if they singing word for word, he'll stop singing, just let them sing. And I'd be like, sing, nigga, sing. You know, yeah, yeah. So yeah, but you know, we happen to know that they really know our catalogs, and you know, and they really enjoyed it. Like we did a show last night here in Houston, and you know, it was at a place that you can bring your kids and everybody. So we had little kids singing our records. I'm like, how in the hell do he know our record? He's about 11 years old. You know.
What's your favorite song of y'all's?
Um, I'm going to say One Night Gigolo.
Why that one? Anything in particular?
Um, just the flow of it, you know what I'm saying? It's just that's that bedroom music, you know what I'm saying? We try to bring something different. You know, we never want to sound like any other artist, you know what I'm saying, in any kind of way. So when we found ourselves sounding like that, we would go and change it like, no, we can't do that. We just wanted everything to be original and our song, you know what I'm saying? Just us.
What was
Yeah.
Dino like?
Uh he's kind of laid back, you know what I'm saying, like more to himself, you know what I'm saying, unless he knew you. He wasn't really the going out type, you know. He's the one that like to stay in the studio or stay home with his lady if he had a lady at the time.
Hmm.
But the chemistry that we had is like cannot be matched, you know what I'm saying? Because like it's like I can feel where he's trying to go without even him completing the sentence, you know. So every night on stage or in the studio, it was like we did something different, you know. Like we never did the same thing over
Hmm.
on stage. You know, we was always vibing with each other and able to like give the people what they want, give them a great show, you know. But we
Where
was
were
great.
you?
We was great. We was great on the chemistry in the studio as far as the writing and arranging and
Hmm.
producing our records. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists don't have that credibility of writing all their songs and co-producing all their records. So we were one of the groups from the '90s that was blessed to do that. So we basically wrote our catalog and co-produced a lot of the records as well.
Yo, I did not know that, man. Shout out to y'all for
Yeah.
doing that, bro. And
Oh
if
yeah.
nobody's told you today, man, I'm proud of you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Oh, no doubt, man. When he passed away, where were you?
Well, actually, we had just finished mastering the album. We had just finished mastering our third album. We just had just finished mastering it, and he was leaving the studio. That's when he got into the car accident.
Mm,
But
that's
we didn't know till like 2 days later about it because he didn't have none of his emergency information
mm-hmm.
on his driver's license because sometimes when you renew your driver's license or replace it, you forget to put certain information on there. Yeah. So they didn't have none of that for 2 days. We didn't hear from him. We didn't know where he was. You know what I'm saying? So Shazam started calling around and stuff, and they found him.
it's just one of the tragedies of
Yeah.
R&B.
No, that's just life, man. It's just the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, unfortunately, you're right.
Yeah.
You know, we all
Yeah.
we all end up in the same spot.
Yeah. I mean,
And
but you know, his situation was kind of different because a lot of people don't know that he got caught up in a police chase because the police was chasing somebody else, and the people that the police was chasing T-boned them. They got ejected out the car.
no, I did not know that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
Yo, I don't even know what to say on that one. That's just horrible.
Yeah,
Uh, okay, and you know it's interesting, man. Like I think I was watching The Day I Die today,
watching
and
it, we never did
the,
a
the
video for that.
I saw. Well, I don't know if it must not have been sanctioned, but I saw a video for it today,
I mean,
and
that was a made up video. We never did a video for that.
but the song.
None of that stuff is
How does
from
that?
Dino's funeral. None of
How
that
how
stuff.
how how do y'all police that online? People just using your shit to make up shit.
Well, it's kind of hard to police it with YouTube and stuff like that. I mean, if they was like to um download the music to YouTube, we can
Hmm.
police that. But as far as the record, um using the record and posting that video with it, it's up to YouTube to take it down.
Oh, that's fucked up. But
Yeah,
my point
we get
was,
we get a lot of stuff taken down though, but you know some stuff just fall through the cracks. Like I've seen little parts of it. I said that's not even a funeral. That's some another native's funeral. It's not even his funeral. None of that stuff.
it was a beautiful song though.
I haven't. You know what? I still haven't listened to that song.
Really?
I won't even listen to it. Yeah,
Ever?
ever. Soon as if I get to it and I hear it, I cut it off real quick. I won't even listen to it.
Wow. That's that's understandable.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Maybe I'm the only one, but I don't know. But you know, that's like close to heart. So it's like,
it hits you
I,
different.
I, yeah, yeah. You know, and I want my memories to be my memories. You know, so I don't.
I think when somebody, especially somebody you really love, dies,
Yeah,
there are certain things of their life that you carve out just for yourself.
correct,
And
exactly.
so, and there are certain things that will always trigger you a little bit if you
Yeah,
come in contact with. I understand that completely, bruh.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
you're
because
alone.
sometimes people get around when they try to play this. So I say, hey, cut that off. Nope, I'm not listening to that.
I can't imagine that you get questioned
Yeah,
about it though. As most people are
Hmm.
probably understanding.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they cut it off. You know,
I
I just
absolutely
can't.
would. Okay,
Yeah,
so you guys do the third album, I don't know if you call if you are you counting Ladies Edition as the third album, or do you
yeah.
count
Let's.
the Gents album as the first album?
Well, the Jizz album never came out
Okay.
to the world. It only was distributed to the record label when we was shopping for a record deal.
Hmm.
But it never actually came out in the record stores.
Okay.
But I guess somebody got a hold of a copy of it from I guess a record exec or something like that, or their father or somebody that had a copy of it in the industry, and they just put it out on the internet.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What what changed going into making Ladies Edition though with the group?
I mean, every album we try to do something different. I try to add another element, and at that moment it was just a lot of like spouse women abuse going on. So we wanted to tap into that and you know and speak on it. So that's what we named the Laser Edition and try to um go do songs that relate to those issues of spousal abuse and stuff like that. 'Cause I've heard one female hit us up on she wrote us a letter to our fan club and she was
Hmm.
like I forget what song it was. She said, but y'all made me leave a bad situation. So she got out of that situation because of the Lazy Edition album. And then she said her brother ended up killing the dude that she was dating. You know,
Yo,
yeah,
that's crazy
yeah.
and understandable.
And we
Do
just try
you
to bring we try to bring awareness, when we can. We try to be the forefronters, you know what I'm saying? We just try to just stay in our own lane and just keep it moving.
when you hear stories like that, does it make you feel more responsible for what you put out into the atmosphere?
More responsible?
Hmm.
Yeah, most definitely, because we never put out any song disrespecting women. You know what I'm saying? We always our topic was always romancing and making love and 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 love support. It was never nothing negative. You'll never get that from H-Town.
All right, and here's a question I ask everybody that comes on the show. It has absolutely
Yeah.
nothing to do with anything. But you're sitting on a park bench, and God sits down next to you, and he or she says you can ask them one question. What would it be?
Uh okay. When can I come home?
Really?
Uh, yeah. I know I lie. I know that's a better place than here, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause down here you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what's on the next street.
I don't think I've heard that
Yeah.
answer before.
Yeah, man. This world is something else. It's getting crazier and crazier.
Is it? Yeah. I try to play devil's advocate a lot of times. Yeah, it shit is getting horrible, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Like I'm 53,
Okay.
and so I remember, and I'm from Detroit, but I remember when my neighborhood.
Detroit.
Yep,
Yeah.
we had green lawns, and people cared
Mhm.
about their shit. They cut the grass. I mean, you still had
Yeah.
niggas that do goony shit, but even the goony dudes was respectful to their own neighborhood.
Right.
I didn't see this world coming.
Well, it's here. Well, it is here. I mean, you gotta understand, like, I mean, in these years, like, it's like the kids are having kids now. You know what I'm saying? You got a 13-year-old girl having kids, so she can't raise no baby. She's still trying to raise herself. You know?
I mean, but being honest though, that ain't nothing new.
Yeah. But it's even worse now. It's up on another level now. You know? And then the parents not even being parents no more. And I think a lot of that's had to do with the government too, because the government's saying you do this, we're gonna put you in jail. You can't even smack your kids no more for when they out of line.
Yeah.
That's you know
And then when your kids do some real fucked up shit, they want to try to bring the parents into it and say they guilty
right,
too.
exactly.
Yeah, man, yo, you got kids?
Oh no, no,
Oh my god, man,
no
I have
kids,
three
man.
daughters, man, and I'm
You got
telling you,
$3?
yes, grown, and
Okay,
yeah, the
congrats.
the worrying is different when they grown.
Yeah,
You
it
you gotta
is.
kind of you gotta keep the worry to yourself because they don't want to hear it. They living their best life. They grown. You've
Uh,
done your job.
Right.
When they six, you can tell them that you're worried and they understand. It's just
Facts.
so. Wait a minute, y'all are in the R&B Hall of Fame, correct?
Yeah.
When did you get inducted?
Um, I think it was 1922, I think, or 1919. I can't remember. It's been a minute.
2022.
I had to go look into the catalog. Yeah, 20. I mean 20. Yeah, 2019. I think to be
Oh, okay.
mistaken. Yeah, I think
All right.
2019.
Nigga
See, I'm
said
see, I'm back. See,
1990.
I'm going all the way back to 19. See,
Yeah, nigga said 1919. I'm like, bro, I don't think we was here.
yeah, right, right. That, that was a blooper.
Hey, shit happens to us all. Y'all did a tribute to Nicole Simpson, correct?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well,
Why?
it's basically it was a tribute to all women that's been going through spousal abuse. We just mentioned her name. We mentioned her name. We mentioned Selena. you know, we just mentioned their names in the song.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like a tribute just to her. We was really, a tribute to all women that's going through these situations. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Being abused like that, stuff like that.
Well, you know how
Yeah.
the internet is.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
when you see
No,
when you see the headline, it's a tribute to her.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course it goes because yeah, 'cause we mentioned her name as Selena. You know what I'm saying? We just basically we just said Nicole Brown, Selena, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? In the song. So
Yeah, I didn't hear like some whole verse dedicated towards her, but I'm kind
right,
of used to
exactly.
the trolling on the internet and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
just
It was
refuse to do that type of shit, man. Are you guys still? Are you still performing live? You said you did
most
yesterday, right?
yeah, yeah. Most definitely, we're still touring. We got some pending tours coming up. We're still touring right now. We're about to go to Indianapolis next week to do a show, and then the following week we're going to London to perform out there.
Yo, what's the
And
difference
then
between a European audience and an American audience?
uh European artists is when they're your fans for life. For life. You know what I'm saying? No matter when you come back, not it doesn't matter if you put out new records or not.
Hmm.
They still like true fans like you just came out yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It's a packed house every time we come there.
American fans just fickle as fuck.
Yeah, they if it's like 1 minute they like it, 1 minute they don't. I mean, it's like I feel like it's more followers. People just follow trends here, or just following their friends because they may like your music, but your friends don't like it, so they don't like it because their friends don't like it. Nobody's like really standing on business and thinking for themselves. They just following trends and just following the pack. Just want to be a part of the pack.
What was Rita's input on getting you guys out here?
What was who?
Rita, Karita.
Oh, well, man, we go way back. We go way back from BT, from Video Soul. That's when we first met at Video Soul because her mom was the producer of Video Soul.
Her mother's a fucking legend, man. Oh my
Yeah, shout out to
god.
Montez. Shout out to Montez. Yeah,
Oh
she's a
my
legend. Yeah,
god.
she's still doing it too. She's still doing her thing. She's a jack of all trades. I see she doing a little bit of everything.
Yo, and the photography is just crazy.
Yeah.
What else do you like to do outside of performing
Um,
and singing and everything? Like personally, like what do you do to get away from all that shit?
what's so funny, man? Sometimes I just go to another city, another state, and just rent an Airbnb or check into a hotel and just spend the weekend out there, just chilling to myself, or just going to little places out there just to get away, like the Cancun or stuff, places like that. I just went to the Cancun for the first time a
Hmm.
couple months ago, and we've been doing a lot of cruises too. So yeah, and just rest them out. I don't even care to go a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? I don't go where it's like I know it's gonna be packed wall to wall. I don't really go to those places unless I'm invited or paid to be there. You know.
Yeah, you don't strike me as the rah rah type of brother.
Yeah, like, I'm more low key. I go to low key spots where nobody never heard of.
So Shazam is
Yeah.
like kind of like of the group, and not saying he's a rah rah type, but he's probably the most rah rah of the group.
You know what he was, but he's calmed down a lot. You know what I'm saying? He got kids now. He has a family, so he gotta behave a little bit. But when he gets out there, yeah, it's on. It's on.
Yeah. Are y'all dropping any new music anytime soon?
Actually, we just dropped the song that we just did with High Five called "Slow Grind."
Really?
Yeah, we just dropped that a couple of months ago. So that's what we're working on, pushing out right now, promoting right now. H Town and High Five, Slow Grind. Yeah, and it's doing pretty good right now.
Who do you listen to from the '90s? Just not H Town.
Jodeci, Drew Hill, I like Amy Marie. I don't know if she's from the 90s or not. I like her. I like of course Brandy and Monica, you know, SWV, still rocking SWV and
Oh man.
Silk, most definitely Silk. And that intro, that old intro.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
man. Intro was so underrated.
yeah. And then Key Sweat too. That Key Sweat. No, you can't go wrong with that Key Sweat.
You can't. Is
Yeah.
is he late 80s or early 90s?
I think he came out. I think Key Sweat came out before us. So I think probably late 80s.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably late 80s. Yeah, he came out before us.
Yeah, because matter of fact, I want to say, yeah, definitely, because I came out of high school in '89,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he was doing his thing then.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Most
Yeah,
definitely was. Yeah.
I'm certain somebody, yo, that
Right.
nigga, yo, talk about on a run. Keith Sweat went on a run and just
Oh, he's still
ruined it.
running.
But
He's
that
still
man did
running.
when he was in his, his prime was he don't get enough credit at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
underrated singer for you.
Um. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I say, like intro. Of course, Silk. Intro is one. Is Silk. Um. Of course, I feel like we're underrated, but we still have a big fan base and still can go out there and give them a great show. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, but I feel like that's political though. Being underrated is political. It's the politics of it. It's like you compete with all these big labels
Mm-hmm.
for spots. For that spot on the radio. You know what I'm saying? When there's only 10 slots that can be filled. You know, the songs that you hear all day, every day, it's only 10 songs that you're gonna hear all day, every day. You know what I'm
What was it? What? Oh, excuse me. It wasn't. I'm
saying?
saying excuse me to my mic. No. It wasn't really like that in the '90s, was it?
It wasn't like that in the 90s. That transition came when the radio station started being bought by one corporation.
Yeah.
You know, that's when that came into play.
Which
Because back then you can go to every city you went to had a different sound. You know,
oh man, that was so beautiful back in the day. It it just like if one city gets a sound now, it hits
yeah,
other cities so quickly and they adopt it so quickly that
right,
it just they ruin it.
yeah. Like DC was known for that go-go music.
Yeah.
What I'm saying that doing the butt.
Yo, that
Yeah,
yeah, that was Freaknik. That's Freaknik times right
yeah, it
there,
was
baby.
Freaknik. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, did you go to Freaknik?
Most definitely. Yeah, we performed at it. Um, Can't remember what year it was, but they had to fly us in on a helicopter because we wasn't gonna make it to that stage trying to get through that traffic.
Yo, I went twice, and
Okay.
I never got a chance to see one soul perform because I was
Yeah,
in the streets of
you
Atlanta.
couldn't get to
Didn't
it.
even try. It's like, it's like to be quite honest, we didn't even, like when you see that sea of young blackness, and
Yes.
you know, bruh, I'm no.
Yeah.
It
You,
took
you're not
us an
gonna you,
hour
you're
to
not gonna
reach our
make it there.
spot.
You're not
No,
gonna make it there.
we just literally just in the middle of the street got out the car and parked.
Right. That
Yo,
was smart. That was a smart thing to do.
it was the only thing to do. Them motherfuckers, man. Yo, that shit was man. Life has been downhill party wise from that. I've tried to tell people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Most definitely.
Mo,
They tried, but the kids don't want to act right. So this is a different breed. This is a different breed of kids.
well, they stopped it, and when you
Yeah.
stop something and then try to pick it back up, that mindset goes away. Now they just trying to
Facts.
make a buck off it the second time.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, it wasn't. There were some issues. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't
Mhm.
like violence, like
No, it
fist
wasn't. Most
fights and
definitely.
shootings and
No.
shit like that.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, well, yeah, it will be.
oh man.
This
Although
is just
some sisters really had some issues with the behavior of the brothers at Freaknik.
oh, okay.
And
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah.
yeah, and
most definitely.
I can't disagree with them because I seen some wild
Yeah, but
shit.
yeah, but there wasn't no like gun violence and nothing like that. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
it wasn't. Um,
Yeah.
when it's all said and done, what do you want your legacy to be?
Um, just people still enjoying our music. You know what I'm saying? Just loving what we put out here. You know what I'm
What's it like? Do you have a process for, like you say, y'all wrote or co-wrote most of y'all songs and co-produced? Do you personally
saying?
have like a writing process, or was it something y'all all just did
It's
together?
it gotta be it's just a vibe, man. It's just a vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I'm not vibing with you, I can't write for you. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be a vibe. And the music gotta take me there too. You know what I'm saying? The music
Hmm.
sometimes you can hear what needs to be there through the music. You know what I'm saying? Those type of records I like to get where I know I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying? It touches you in a way that you know where to go with it.
Did you guys write for other people?
No, no, we did not.
What's the
Like I said,
relationship with Luke now?
oh, we still cool. We still cordial when we see him. You know what I'm saying? We don't go to Miami much, but but when we do see him, like at different events, we're good. We're cool.
Well, he had an
Yeah,
interesting run on top too.
almost definitely. He's still doing it too. He's still, Luke got that old money now, so he good.
Yeah, yo, he been making money. I'm talking about since the '80s. He
Oh
been
yeah,
making money for a long time.
most
Man,
definitely.
oh my god, I remember the first Two Live Crew album, and when they came to Detroit, that shit was Sodom and Gomorrah. The whole city turned into some other shit.
Correct.
Yo, what was Houston like back in the day?
Um, it was back in the day they was more into hip hop back in the day, but we broke that barrel when we came out. So then then they was more like it was like what the Ghetto Boys and people like that back then. But it's a cool city, man. You'll love it out here. It's a lot of nice things going on. You know what I'm saying? Nice little vibes.
I heard it's big as fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Houston's real big. I mean, it's like 40 minutes. You still not out of Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yo, a whole. I'm trying to think. Like I live in Cleveland now, and I can definitely go. Not in the streets though,
Hmm.
but on the freeway, I definitely can go from one end to the other in less than 40 minutes.
To the other end.
Yeah, but on the freeway, like if you go through the streets, because the way Cleveland is set up is like the
Hmm.
freeways were an afterthought. So the
Right.
freeways kind of like are on the outskirts of the city, except for downtown.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Houston is still expanding. They building new developments as we speak. It's like it's still expanding, and then people are still moving here. Like say 50 lives here, Albie Shore lives here now. You know, everybody's moving to Houston now.
I'll be sure.
Yeah,
Jeez, I hadn't heard Al be sure in a long ass freaking time.
yeah, that's the homie right there. Yeah,
Really?
he's still doing his thizzle. I mean, of course his son is doing his thizzle too. Shout out to Quincy. Yeah.
Yo, the soundtracks. Did you prefer doing the soundtracks over just regular, singles?
It didn't matter, but with the soundtrack, what I'm saying, it was more of a big push because it was a movie, what I'm saying?
So the bag was better.
Like, yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, no, you writing your own music stuff was better.
Okay.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So we still get those residuals. We still get residuals from the soundtracks as well.
Do
Um,
you?
yeah.
Yo,
So
which one is making more? Is it above the rim and thin line?
yeah, both remember Thin Line.
Which
Um,
one brings in more? Just curious.
I think Thin Line brings in more because there's no more Death Row. So, well, it wasn't the Death Row that we did that record on, you know what I'm saying? And that's
So they ain't pushing it
it's
like they
it's
they
Snoop
should be.
Dogg. I mean, it's still getting airplay, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think you can find it like in a, s- on a lot of social media. I don't think it's up on a lot of social media.
Oh yeah,
You know.
probably not. Yeah, man, I haven't.
Yeah.
Of the movies, I'm definitely going to see Above the Rim first.
Yeah, but we did the theme. That was the thing. We did the theme song for Thin Line Between Love and Hate. So that was a big deal, and to do a video as well because originally we were just supposed to do the theme song.
Hmm.
But once Martin heard the song, he was like, "Nah, we gotta do a video."
So how you end up hooking up with Martin?
Um, we went to one of his showings, one of his tapings when he was taping Martin. We went to one of the tapings, and that's when we met him. And we just kept in contact with all his people and everybody. Kept contact with him and all his people, like his producers and the whole staff. So when they came around to it, they knew how to reach us because we were still in contact with each other.
Hmm. Y'all still cool? Still talk?
Oh, most definitely. Well, we haven't talked in a while, but yeah, most definitely. But when we see each other, everything's good. Like we just talked to each other yesterday. You know,
What's the key to the longevity?
being original, man, just creating, being that part of the puzzle that doesn't fit. What I'm saying, not being a carbon copy. Like, what I mean by carbon copy, like you have a Chris Brown and you have so many similarity groups out there, that's people that sound just like Chris Brown. So it's basically like you don't know who is who. So you basically every time you hear a record, you think that's Chris Brown. What I'm saying? When it's another artist. So it's just like I say, you just gotta be original, what I'm saying, and be a part of that puzzle that does, what I'm saying, just bring something different to the table than what's out there.
If people want to get in contact with you, they want to book you for a show, they want some music from
Yeah,
you, how
yeah.
they go about doing that?
That can help our manager, T Tubbs at 832-888-8850. And they can hit us on our Instagram too at H-Town #4 Life. Most definitely. You can hit us in the DM.
Do you run the channel?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. What's the YouTube?
H-Town for Life TV.
Okay, bet. Is
Yeah.
it just H Town, or do you guys have other people under the umbrella? I know you guys used to have a record label, correct?
Right. Well, I mean, we still have it, but we just haven't put out any new music in a minute. We have new songs that we've done with who we did with Cut Close. We did a song with Garfield from Shy. Like I said, we did the new record with High Five.
Hmm.
So we have records out there. We have maybe like two or three new independent albums online. Yeah.
Yo, what was Roger Troutman like?
Oh yeah, he's a character. Yeah, he's real cool. Um, that was another thing too. When we didn't know the record, like we didn't know that line. Roger's the one that produced. Um, well, he produced that line. The we sung it. We redid the record, but Roger was the producer of that
Hmm.
edition of the record. Yeah, that man's a genius.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we didn't even know that record. We had to like when we learned the record as we were recording it. So it's like we basically like he'll play a line of the record and say, "Okay, go sing that line," and then he play another piece of the record. All right, go sing that. So we basically was learning the record as we was recording the record.
Damn. So like, do they give you like X amount of time to make that song?
Um, I think we was in the crunch because like I say, they got to us or whatever. They was putting the finished touches up on the movie.
Hmm.
So I guess they was rushing everything to get it mixed and mastered. But no, we had maybe it just took us a day. We was done.
Really?
Yeah, we was done in a day.
Is
I
that,
mean,
that
I mean, of
normal for
course,
y'all?
Roger probably took him 2 days to produce the track, but it took us a day when we going there, and recorded and knocked it out.
Is
Yeah.
that is
Oh
that
yeah.
a normal pace for y'all though?
Man, we used to be in the studio. We would knock out like 5 songs in one day. You know. Most
That was
definitely.
crazy. And I can't possibly thank you enough for the conversation, bro.
Oh, no doubt.
And I gotta make sure I gotta shout out Rita, the best
Reread,
man.
reread.
Yeah, the best manager
Yeah.
in the galaxy. Yo, if there's anything I can do for you, bro, don't hesitate to let me know, and I got you.
Okay, appreciate you. But get that new record. I gave it to Rita, the new record we did with High Five.
Okay.
So you can get that record from her and just pass it along to all your DJ clip.
Okay, no doubt.
Yeah.
And this should
Which
show up on because I rocks with the Nerd DJs, so
okay,
I think we'll be on their YouTube also today. So,
okay.
if you hear me, yeah, I need to go down there, and if you need some drops or whatever, get in touch with GI. And if you need the album or whatever, get in touch with GI. I'm absolutely certain they'll get his people will
Yeah,
get it over to you.
yeah. Or
So
you can or you'll have it too from Rita. You get it from Rita, so you'll have it too as well.
oh, no doubt. I just don't
Yeah,
look at my
yeah.
emails, so bro, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Most definitely.
I
And
get
that's why
enough
you gotta
spam as it is. I'm gonna put it
yeah.
on you, bro.
I get a lot of spam. I don't even check my emails on a regular.
Oh man, I kind of spaz over it. I don't know why. Anyway, on that note, man, I'm gonna get out of here, man. You have a phenomenal evening on purpose. Again, this was a
Yes,
privilege
sir.
and an honor. Shout out to H Town and H Town fans across the globe. Uh, definitely, y'all did y'all thing, bro.
Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it.
Oh, no doubt, man. You have a good one.
You too, man. Peace.
Peace. And I'm about to be out of here. Let me move this over here real quick. Okay, that is not doing that. What we doing here? Okay, bet. Anyway, this is Jobs. This has been another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio. Y'all already know I will be back in an hour and 1 minute. With Roy McAllister, who is running for City Council of the greatest state in the history of mankind, Detroit, fucking Michigan. Happy 313 day to you and your peoples. What up, though? Y'all don't know nothing about that Earl Flynn. But anyway, let me get out of here. I'll see y'all in a minute.